Look, I want to build and code all the ops. Yeah, I want all the ops. But I'm doing all the ops. Yeah, y'all, we're back with another banger video. Yeah, and play match with me. Yeah. Gang. Move. Put a pick back.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second strike.
Make a good start, guys. Make a start.
Come up 3rd and 10. Pickett back to throw.
What the? That took a hit.
There's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Bro, get that. Bro, get it! Oh, you can't even get it. First flash, you get it. Play stops.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. There's 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted. But really, that kind of start that can set the tone for the game for them.
Right. Oh, you don't need to check anyway. I'll do it tomorrow. Hold on. I forgot. Wait. I don't know how to do it. How you getting that? I need to go look on YouTube. Forgot how to do it.
Stafford.
Thank you.
And this is caught. He's got it.
How is Kelsey mad? Tall.
Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. The Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Wow.
He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're still...
There we go.
Initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Go in your mom's room then.
Well, partners, the first quarter too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this will remain a 16-point deficit.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense,
Ain't no way.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the steal.
Now watch this. What? Yeah.
Right at the 50. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try to get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
What? No, right there. Leave me alone.
He's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result.
Hello? Hello? Shut up! Alright. My little phone at? I got it.
Team is down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
There we go.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on
mine now. All mine, not you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
What?
On 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Touchdown.
It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Travis Kelce, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
You got pancake. That boy got pancake. You got pancake, pancake, pancake. I don't. I'm good. I don't care. No.
Short of the goal line.
Kinda don't.
At the fake extra point, unsuccessful.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go. Some points.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there, as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this.
Jesus Christ.
It's absolutely a missing, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Pickett sets up play action, sliding out of the pocket. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. On third down, a loss of 4. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team right on the midfield stripe. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
What?
So Mike Tomlin correcting his assessment to throw the flag there. From the 50, Stafford. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. On first down, it's Stafford. His throw incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far.
I gotta try.
Forcing throws into tight
Have to run
coverage.
it.
He's already been picked off in this game.
Yeah, 99.
Everything.
Everything.
On that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Thank you.
And
Thank
so close, he
you.
gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Pickett looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
wobbler here. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides.
Steeler football. Quarter number 2. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, touchdown.
First touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense, as they have been porous all game long. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. Wonder if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try to get the ball in the end zone.
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them.
Bobby Wagner, the All-Pro, in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Presley Harvin now. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And look at this starting field position. That'll be touchdown inside the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Stafford now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you come around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry. Touchdown, Rams. Bryson Hopkins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams extend their lead yet again. Just an absolute heartbreaker there. He catches it off the deflection on the Hail Mary for the touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, as a defender, you're taught just to back that thing down to the ground as quickly as you can. That's what you're trying to do. But the offensive guys, what they're working on is sometimes keeping it alive, almost like volleyball where they tip it up in the air. And instead of spiking it at the other end, someone else comes along and grabs it. So even if it's unintentional, they've been working on the deflection for a long time. That tip ball, well, defensive backs have to continue to work on that and go up and get it. And as you said, either knock it to the ground or grab it themselves. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Pickett will look to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. He stiff arms him, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing is Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing on third down, Stafford. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Back to throw, Pickett. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's got his target, Harris. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Ethan.
So a roughing the passer penalty to CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, it came just a little bit too late.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life.
Oh my God.
A lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
Touchdown, LA! Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. They'll try and throw for it. He fights him off. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Pick that.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Why are you screaming?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams just continue to roll. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbounds, for the count as a catch.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he's got it.
They didn't. They didn't.
2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. after the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Pickett toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Jesus Christ.
The 30-yard line.
Pretty good
effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
You can't punt for nothing.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all of those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And some room to maneuver. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window.
Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams would extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They're going to keep it on the ground. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Pickett rolling to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports halftime report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half for the Steelers. And they did have some success running the football in those first 2 quarters. And that might be something they continue to work on as they try to get back in this game. Meanwhile, for the Rams, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Yo!
Back to throw, Stafford. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Stafford. There's that man again. It's complete. 57 yards. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Boom! Dot. Where's energy now, boy?
Where's that energy now, boy?
Right out of the pocket. You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly
Stop.
did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop.
Where's that energy now? Shut up!
And a pretty good arm there, too.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one.
Wow!
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Gotta go. Boom! Hit stick.
Time for
Try
the
to clip
Steelers
some.
offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Just shy of the 30. Harris will start the drive out.
Follow! Where's that energy now, boy? Bro! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm a stumble. Oh my god! 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 Alright, go! No. You're the black boy.
They'll try and run it here.
Ah!
Not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation of his defense as
ball
they
in your mouth. Ball in your jaw. Ball in your jaw. Ball in your jaw.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go, that's us! What? Oh, ball. Come on, Cup!
Yeah, you gotta wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Again, it's Harris on second down.
Way down!
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Pickett.
Thank you. Where's that energy now, boy? Where's that energy now, boy? Get off me! Oh my God! Oh, get off me! You should have helped. Where's that energy now, boy? I'll really celebrate them. Like, come on.
Close this game out as confidently as they've been playing. I expect them to do exactly that.
Go.
They're going to try insult to injury. He's
This is just going to be a function of
stop!
Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with it.
And they'll get him down inside to 30 to 27. That pick six just a moment ago.
No good.
From bad to worse.
Can you pick it?
Up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive.
You want that? Clip. You want this? You clip this? Yeah.
Come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Pickett. And he can't
Jesus.
And he's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
How you drop it?
Symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on the punt away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivators. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Get off me. Then get off me. Spin move.
Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to execute better.
I got you, my boy.
And assert its will over the other.
I can back. Who got my back? I got your back. Oh, to the hole. To the hole.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they gave up a few yards.
Who got my back? Who got my back? Who got my back? Who got my back? I got your back. What you doing?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You pick!
Going there, but this pass pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Wait.
4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34.
What?
And Gay knocks this
Yes!
through.
Yes! Thank you, Lord.
So tack on 3.
Almost a no good. But what?
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about
Why?
that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it,
What?
that's great too.
Okay. That's the reason why. Yes. Yes.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And then he set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
What?
For their next possession.
Yeah, leave me alone.
So there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pickett back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. From the red zone now, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Kenny to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, it started at the 25. So at minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams
Where?
the other way.
Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up. On the other side, the scoop and the score the other way. Turn for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And now the Rams
Where?
the other way. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball.
Stafford on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Gonna run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Patrick Mahomes. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are pouring it on. Familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the Steelers set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch.
Pickett lost it. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And now out come the Steelers. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Pickett. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this, too. I mean, we have a team taking the field in an NFL game, and they are up by triple digits. I mean, 50 is a lot, but to get to over 100, this is just crazy.
We've seen in the history of the game of basketball a few people score 100 points individually, men and women. But we've never seen this before in NFL history. We've only seen 2 teams combine for 100 points in a game 5 times in league history. One of the greatest games ever played. By one of the teams anyway.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
What are you doing?
I'm playing the building. I'm playing the small building. The small one. I said small.
It's small. Here. Actually, no. This one. What happened? Stop moving. Stop moving.
Right there.
Bro, shut up. Go sleep. Let it charge. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The money, I didn't know there was a trophy, but now that I know that, I want that too. I can add it to my.
Let it charge.
My game plan is, I'm gonna put it in.
At least you the one that's charging.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that's blocked. The Steelers get it. And he will score. Touchdown LA. A great play there. Taking it in.
I know.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're
I'm going to sleep after this game over.
It was apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Olszewski now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Pickett leads the Steelers up here to at their own 21. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This is obviously a bit of a but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us a ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Pickett. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play, how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do, go and get more.
What?
At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2. It's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, you go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other side right now.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but it would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett forced out to his left. Pickett lost it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times. You don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. There he goes, right side.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Stafford gonna throw it. He'll buy some time right and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team The defense did not wake up and make it to this.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just said, well, my kicker's hurting this one.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now pick.
Who's it? Close the door.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Throwing here, Stafford. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out. Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
forward. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
It's only right, that's how we eat it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, get it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance it up again. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded it. Tell them their time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right that came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office to stamp in time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with hit boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the week. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how can you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publishes states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind. I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? Why would I? Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hey boys, you got another one. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright light, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible.
I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player.
wearing that monkey. We that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a cold NASCAR. My solo no sir, I am not a passer. I will not be after any of you people.
Go to bed. Get up, plug in.
Yellow. Right side.
You can have the picture. Ready? I got my face. I must. Take the car. I don't know. No, that's not. Let's go. He got that. Ah, he called me. He clipped me. Sweet. Why it coming out? Leave. We. Oh, body slamming me. Go, Snag! Snag! Get off me! Get off me! Don't move. Get off me. Get off me. Take your Snag. Oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Get off me. How you miss? Patrick Mahomes to the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with 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 the touchdown. Oh my god, run over boom, oh my god. What's up?
And turn the game off when you're done. Hold it.
Oh, what is that?
No splash too.
Stop.
Stop, Kareem, it's okay.
Oh, you hurt.
I think no scratch too.
Look, you cut his hair with
No,
the
I was.
Hold on, my car.
You, oh,
I did not.
that's not no cat scratch. Praise, that's deeper.
That gotta be. That gotta be. Oh my god. Look, no, right here. No.
Leave him alone.
Wait, does it look like holding again?
No, dude, that don't look like no scissors. That don't look like scissors, Mom. That look like someone, like something bit him.
No.
Stop, man. No, let him go. Let him
He
go.
probably did it. If I make this, you gotta give me lower.
You suck. You're terrible.
I was ready to. Give me my lower.
That was him, Goofy.
Yellow.
The cat.
Yellow.
Snag him. That was a clean snag. I was just
Nobody else did it, so it's like you can. So that's why you see the cat.
Oh, get him away.
You're just gonna fart in my face.
Come, go back. Can you?
Snag. Snag.
So we can go.
His X Factor is on, so he's a bazooka man. Stop! Stop!
Yellow.
Oh, tripping.
Go brush your teeth first. Go wash your hands and brush your teeth right now. I'm only gonna tell you
Alright,
this once. You
y'all.
won't play nothing tomorrow.